Come on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there. I knew I was dead.
So right here.
Bro, come on. This is 321 Action MMA. I'm Tim.
And I'm Joel. Me and Tim just finished up recording a sparring session at Iron Rooster Muay Thai. I thought we'd sit down and review it, and we're just going to give you guys a glimpse and some insight on what was going on through our minds throughout the rounds. Action! Dun, dun, dun. And if we had sponsors, that's where the music will be playing the sponsor song right there.
Barrett, you got us.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's start the round off nice and easy. So, obviously, I'm a professional. Tim is beginner, intermediate level. He doesn't have any fights. So I was just making sure I did a really good job of helping him develop. So I'm just trying to check his wits about him, not take too much advantage, but making sure that he realizes the bigger, dumber mistakes that he makes. All right, look at that defense. Jesus. Good defense on the hands there.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I don't know what to do because your defense is so good. It's like, do I just keep hitting your defense?
Yes.
Yeah?
That is it. At least my idea is if you got me defending, at least I'm not attacking, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to obviously be careful of falling into traps, but you want to make sure, oh, look right there. Took your life right here. So I went with the left hook to the body.
Yeah.
As I'm pouring, I saw that you started pawing too much with that lead hand.
Mm-hmm.
So it was too far outside of your body, and I keep trying to tell you, anytime my hand's gonna be further extended from my body, I still need to like keep a muscle, keep it strong. So I see it was loose. It was an easy parry into that.
That's so bad, yeah.
That
I see. Okay.
Real easy.
All right, that's a.
Yeah, I'm trying to do.
That's so bad. I hate it when I do that.
Just throwing feet up in the air, just trying to mix it up right now. So good job pushing.
Yeah, dude.
You're doing a much better job of not waiting turns. Like right there, I tried to overwhelm you with just a lot of punches, and you defended like 2 or 3, and then you decided to go while I was going.
Dude, that shit. Dude.
I asked you, you were okay. I went southpaw.
No, like during that time it didn't hurt, but when I was walking home, I was like, yo, look, I need a break, guys. Like, let me sit down. That fucking hurt, dude. Afterwards, but during it didn't hurt at all.
Nah.
Oh shit!
I really like that tweet right there. So, same thing with the timing on the kicks. So I was working some southpaw. So obviously I'm not the best lefty in the world, but one thing that you did good here, I feel like you did almost go for a check, and then you realized that you were kind of off the angle for the check, so you decided to throw the teep. Now, either way, if I'm throwing a kick and I'm on one leg, if you hit me with the teep, you're gonna be throwing me off balance. So that's always gonna have some good success.
The kid had been seeing the small camera.
Yes. Similar timing as a check. If you were to defend a kick, you just throw a teep in there and it'll probably do an even better job than the check, right? So right there, fake, went for my round.
Oh, yeah.
Checked my timer real good. Teep right in the hip, too, now that I see it on the other camera.
The double camera's lit.
Who's doing analysis with 2 cameras?
Yeah, for real. Hey, we'll be the first. We'll do 3 cameras next time.
Yes, the next time we're going to have 3 cameras, guys. Every episode we're going to bring a new camera. So this was the setup. I don't know if it was right away, right? So I go for this kick here.
Oh, my God.
That was on the fly. I went for the right kick. I realized you went to the 11. You got to stop doing this. You got to stop. Just
stop doing the 11.
Shelling up and just keeping your guard up. When we say 11, the 2 number ones, that's just...
it's because you did a double right kick earlier, I think. And then you're about to do it again, and I was like, okay.
If you trust your position and you trust your balance enough to take in the damage and block, don't cover your vision, too.
All right.
At least still watch which attack is coming by. If you're not sure whether it's coming to the head, that's one thing. But you pretty much thought it was a body kick, and you're like, let's just fucking see what else is coming by.
Gotcha.
Block one, get on. But onto this one, I saw this. I think I'll do it again right after. Yeah, I saw how it worked. And then I did a shorter version right there. So I actually missed this roundhouse.
Yeah.
And then I just put my foot down really quick, pawed on you, and kind of like pushed your weight over to the opposite end so that I could slap and take with the opposite kick. Now, that was the long version. Now, I knew I was going to kind of get the same response. You were going to respect the right kick. And look how much shorter I make it so I don't sell the feint as much as soon as I move in. I knew your left foot. You see how it's coming up? I knew you were going to respond to that right kick.
Yeah.
So that's just an idea of how I did something by mistake and it was successful, but I knew that where you were going to respond and respect my reads. And then so I was able to really, just shows you how much you're able to clean something up and throw it right back in there. Because I knew you would still respect while you're assessing it. But that's just one of the things I wanted to touch on that. I tried it again, you picked up on it. Good. Now I throw it out, try new stuff. Hey, remember the right kick? Yeah. So right there is where I was like, it didn't work. So my brain immediately tells me, it didn't work. Why? Because you weren't respecting the right kick. But why? Because that means that.
Oh, because I defended your So
I could bring you back to square one, and if the third part of my plan didn't work, it's because you didn't worry about the first part. So that means the first part is accessible now.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
So now we just spam fucking right kicks
until I respect it.
Once you respect the right kick, we paw with the hand. See, this is the answer. Just apply your offense.
Yeah.
Forget what I'm doing.
I was like, yo, you need to stop this shit.
You need to do that. You need to do that sooner.
I'm trying. I got counted so hard all the time. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was
so bad.
Don't worry about it. Got fast feet, man.
Yeah.
You should have threw that one good. We're going light, but again, this is where you didn't trust your technique on landing light, and I could see you pulled back on it.
Yeah.
If you would have just been able to just throw some weight instead of trying to knock my foot over, it would have been a lot better.
I feel that. Yeah, I need to work on the combos instead of like throwing one strike. Yeah. That's what you're telling me earlier.
Don't emphasize landing your shots too much.
Yeah. Just doing the combo.
It's information coming in. If I land something, that just means I should know how I landed it. I told you that.
Yeah. A little too slow.
Way too slow, and you were fading away. If you did that from a sturdy stance, it would have been successful for sure. This sparring session is brought to you by sponsors we don't have yet, guys. How about you sponsor us so that I can say something cool right now?
Athletic Greens sponsor us.
Whoever. All right. Body shots. Let's go. I definitely addressed how light we were going. Again, it was a developmental round, guys, so we weren't really trying to land much shots, period. I was just kind of getting reads on his defense, trying to see he was extremely susceptibly open to, and he was just doing his best against a professional. Again, we weren't trying to kill each other. We was going really light. I don't know. I'm talking about the bear. I'll cruise over there. That's fine.
Yeah.
But now next round, I definitely remember telling you to try to throw a little bit more heat. Yeah, turn up some more heat. A little bit.
We gotta go harder.
Yeah. My ghetto stance. There you go. Yep. Output with the hands for sure.
Can kick harder.
Yeah, you gotta throw those kicks in there, man. If you're able to catch a clean kick to my body, like you shouldn't have to hold it back so that I could counter. Good job with the intro. Cross face every time.
How do you stop that?
You gotta slip your right elbow in. You gotta make sure your hips are square. You're a little bit. It's a late response. It's an experience thing. Normally, like beginner, intermediate people get. What happened here?
I was trying to hook you, but you have
an uppercut. Yeah, that was way too far for that. Checking the head kick, making sure you just keep your hands up.
Yeah, I need to start doing that 11 thing. I was doing better. I sparred a couple days later. I was doing better with that.
Because we worked on the hip. So one thing I wanted to mention right here, just look at how, you see how I just took the shot and then just threw my shot. You didn't really throw hard. We're not throwing hard enough to move one another. Even my shot, it wasn't hard enough to really move you.
So stop doing this fucking.
Yeah, you kind of, once, especially as I told you before, people kind of get into the rhythm and they overdo this was a good part. So we'll get it. Yeah. So people who overassess the rhythm, and when they are trying to do it too frequently, you end up doing it at the wrong places.
Okay.
Right? So that was like one of those instances where you threw a kick and then you kind of wanted to move, but since you were moving in a marching rhythm, you were just trying to move. If you were marching correctly, you'd have been able to check. You'd have had some other options. Since you were trying to move, I kicked you and it made you move more, which set you off balance. Onto this tidbit here, talking about balance. Great balance here. This is one of the ones I wanted to get point at, was how good Tim does a good job here of throwing a roundhouse or T, kind of side kick to my leg, and then you get that knee shield back in front. Just keeping me at bay. I was being very stubborn, just trying to get in with some hands, and you just kept something in front of me to keep me at bay, so I couldn't feel comfortable enough letting my hands go.
Yeah, I like doing that during light sparring because then like they could just always charge in at you all the time. And I'm like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, keep the bridge in the space. Oh, there you go. Oh, this kept working. See, again, you're not kicking me hard enough to kind of move me, so I'm able to just go right after.
And I should just push you after with the kick.
You should try to move me with the kick or be ready to play defense right after your kick.
Gotcha.
You know? Or make the combo longer, since obviously I'm waiting until after the kick. So you throw the kick, throw some other stuff behind it. If I'm trying to go with the kick before that gap.
So like, when you throw a kick, like does my feet have to land before I throw a next strike, or can I throw a jab as I?
That's a tough question. There's a lot of different schools of thought on that. You know, if you look at like a lot of really good kickboxers, one of my favorite to watch do it. My friend Tiffany, then host Tiffany Time Bomb. She is really, really good at throwing like a roundhouse and before the foot puts down. The term they like to use is almost like if I'm pushing a skateboard. Like they kick the foot back and it's like a Superman.
Yeah.
So like, but that's like a specific technique. That's not a thing that I should be so focused on with my kicks all the time.
Gotcha.
If someone is kind of doing a good job of blocking a kick, like what I was doing, that would work, I think, very well against what I was doing against you. Because I'm clearly ready to block. I'm not doing a good block with my check or anything like that. I block it, and then you could snipe that fist right in there before I punch back.
Yeah.
And then that'll probably stop me from even trying to punch. Yeah. Or at least you got the beginning of the next exchange. You have the initiative in the next engagement.
Gotcha.
You know, I think I'm just kind of... Yeah, I'm feeling loose here. I'm just monitoring range.
You switch your stance?
Yeah, I drill a lot of southpaw when I'm going against people that aren't as scary, you know. Yeah.
I'm not scary.
Not yet. Yeah. Making a lot of mistakes, but that's what these type of developmental rounds are for. You got to know the difference between mistakes that you can never do again and mistakes that feel really bad. Mm-hmm. There's some mistakes you can make work, like that right there. You see?
Yeah.
I went for the kick.
My hands are dropping too, and I'm like,
went for the back leg.
Well, it's like I'm trying to block kicks too. It's kind of like, your defense is too good, man. I can't like.
I think what it's and it faults a lot. I mean, it stifles a lot of people's offense. Is just strong fucking hands, man.
That is, yeah. It's
just that my hands aren't like tight to me, but you can't move them and. That's something I focused on a lot. I had to give you the hat. That was much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we turned up the pace. The dogs is barking all over the place.
Yeah, hopefully
they heard the ferocity.
This was after class too, right?
Yeah, we already sparred. We already did everything.
Yeah.
We were just like, hey, we should get some film of some sparring so we could do a breakdown. But
I know if I had Hager in the mouthpiece, you would.
Yeah, I think I'm addressing how few punches we're landing on each other's faces. There's a big respect thing, it's a range thing, it's a defense thing. No, we should just wear headgear.
True.
Next time we wear headgear, and I'll light him up.
Psych! No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Again, I just really wanted you to see your reads, make you have to respond to a lot of different things. I wanted to personally see what your responses were to like good decision making on my end. See what decisions you would be making.
Like you do the 11 and I can't do shit, but when I do the 11, I'm fucking vulnerable as fuck.
Because when I do the 11, you're doing the easy blocks. You're not kicking well, and when you are kicking, you don't. I get a good dopamine. Oh, here we go again. You gotta get that.
I wanted to work on clinch after this. I was like, fuck this.
Everybody wants to work on clinch after they get crossface for a whole freaking round. So I definitely decided to pick up the pace this round. I felt like I needed you to be a lot more responsible with your defense. I didn't want you to feel like you were safe and me not do the justice.
Yeah.
So I was swiping past your nose a lot more this round. Yeah. One of the things I tell you about, people don't realize how often I miss on purpose. I feel like at a certain level, you should be able to miss on purpose.
Yeah.
So that's from last round. I remember that last round at work. Remember when I stepped over? That time I decided to do it with the cool little axe kick over the top. Yeah. That's going to work. That's going to work at high levels. They're really going to bring their guard up for that, and it's going to set up that body roundhouse on the left side.
I was like drilling that when I was sparring last time.
Don't be drilling that.
But then like not drilling it, but like using that to spar. I'm not smooth as you, so they block it. Yeah, it's just like, yo, it's actually hard.
It's a big balance issue.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just being physical now. I'm just pushing.
No, get off me.
Yeah. Oh, here comes C.
Oh, yeah. I see it coming a mile away, and I'm like, yo, I can't do shit.
Yeah. We're gonna work on that.
We'll work on it.
This is why we watch the videos. We get to review. Like, it didn't feel like that was something after they was like, I gotta work on. Like, you wanted to, but like now watching it back, you know that that's something we're gonna try to work on.
Yeah.
So right here,
bro, come on. Oh, you're making me look bad.
all right. So right here, I'm kind of I wanted you to throw a lot more punches. Obviously.
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah.
So I'm doing a good job right here of I'm just kind of checking. I'm letting you throw your combinations. I'm doing my job of blocking the combinations, but I'm throwing attacks in between what I feel like in between beats of your impact. So like, it'll be like defend, and I'm trying to like throw shots in between. I'm just trying to see if you're making sure your chin's tucked, your shoulders up. Obviously, I'm throwing them real soft and stuff like that. So that's a lot of like what's going on here in case it just looks like we're brawling. I'm letting you throw those punches because that's what we're asking for.
You told me to come too, I think. You're like, come get me.
Yeah. See, keep that guard up. Yeah. And stay in the pocket, stay in there and fight. Watch that. That's something that you got to watch out for when people are punching. Yeah. I'm just giving you the like, hey, when you're punching, look out for this. Look out for this.
You could get this. Yeah. No, I learned a lot from this shit.
Yeah. Being physical.
I can't do shit.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh yeah, okay. There, I knew I was dead. I was like, oh no.
I remember specifically your guard being up and my glove being on the inside of both your elbows, but before your face. Just like,
I was like, my laugh definitely flashed before my eyes, man. I was like,
on the little camera, you can see. Oh my God, look at me! Wow,
you were trying to kill me. You go.
Nah, I was gonna miss it on purpose, bro.
Yeah, I know, but oh my God. Dude.
Nah, you can't see it on the other camera as well, but yeah, right through the guard.
And like, I was like,
you see, it's like before your glove, but I did not land this, guys. I did not touch Tim with this uppercut.
He could have.
I sure could have. I just wanted to test my timing. When you got this much control, you can play like that. You know, it's a testament to the control.
That was crazy.
Yeah, my left hand was low. Yes, but he'd have been dead. It's okay. Yeah, now we're gonna play food towards the ends of the rounds.
And then it hit my nose. He want to hit my elbow. Boom. Should have been more stiff.
I thought that like it hurt your stomach through the
you can see it right here.
Hot time. Yeah, so that's a.
Oh, you see how it goes?
Oh, yeah, it did.
All right. Next time, I'm going to work on my 11, not do that shit as much.
Strong arms, guys. Strong frame.
Yeah.
You know, right.
That shit was fun, though.
All right, well.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
That was first rendition, me and Tim going over some sparring and our reaction of our first sparring session. Welcome to the channel, guys. Hit us up for sponsors and all that good stuff.
Like, subscribe, and share, please. Peace.
And then the hug. That's perfect.